Moving on to a player we are linked with. Okay.
Yeah, and come very, very much like it might happen.
He might be signed by the time this podcast's out because we're recording on a Thursday this week. He might be a Wednesday player. So if he is a Wednesday player, then these are our thoughts on this man. If he's not a Wednesday player, here's a player that we're linked with. If he's gone to someone else, here's a player. We're covering all bases here. Here's a player we could have had and we're linked with and was potentially lined up for a medical. So Josh Sims.
Like that,
Josh Sims. This is my writing. This is from myself. Wednesday, you've been linked with free agent Josh Sims. We spoke about him potentially being a good option a while ago. We did do that, didn't we?
We
did speak about him quite some time ago. He's been released by Southampton and he's a winger. He's 24. He's made 28 appearances for Doncaster, last season scoring 1 goal. So that means he's got history with Darren Moore.
He knows how Darren Moore likes to play.
That's what we...
He's also, first half of the season, he was really good apparently. Second half, he dropped off. What happened in the second half of the season? Manager went to us. So I'm wondering if that arm round the shoulder disappeared.
He's 24.
Well, this is the thing. You look at some of the players we are linked with and who we're signing. I think apart from Jack Hunt, they're all early 20s.
Josh Sims is a FIFA free transfer that you always sign, by the way, if you're in League One. Is. So he's, and I'm just saying, I'll bring the FIFA card really quickly and then we'll talk legitimately. 85 pace. So you can't say this lad's not got pace. Nope. He's a winger, obviously, wide midfielder. 61 shooting, 62 passing, 73 dribbling, 31 defending, and 53 physical. That pace is going to...
on that photograph.
He does. It's his foot card. I think overall, though, this year he was a 70. We're signing players that... Lewis Wing was a 70. We're signing better players. Liam Palmer, bless him, he's not been a 70 for ages. He's been like a 68, 69 for ages. And he's probably like one of our best players at the minute.
It is ridiculous how... And it's another position we need. We need wingers. We don't have many.
That's what I was going to say. It's amazing how we're linked with the positions we need for once.
It's weird, isn't it? It's very strange.
Yeah.
But the thing is, if you look at it, it looks like he's trying to get 2 for each position, which we've tried to do a couple of times. Yeah. Now, everyone has said, I kind of said, I'm not used to us having this many players. It's like, I am, but I'm not used to this many players who are going to be in the first team, who are going to go kicked out on loan to go get the experience they need. That's the bit that's weird, because you've got some of those young players. If they go and kick on and do well, and they've done really well, they could have another contract at the end of it.
I think Josh Sims could be one that you give a couple of years to anyway. Good
24.
age. Good age. He's... I'm quite excited by this one. And I know his stats don't look amazing, but like you've got to think about the manager effect on there. The fact that Josh Sims not too long ago was talked about being a future decent player. Yeah. The thing is, he's hit that point where he's going to be amazing. He's not going to be amazing now for a lot of Premier League clubs, so that's why he's been released.
League One Championship player.
Yeah.
He's one of those players you can see him being in like a Championship promotion team and be going, yeah, you knew he was always going to get to that level.
I think that'll be his peak, right? I don't think he'll be Premier League standard anymore. I hope I'm wrong, and I'm sure he'll be wanting to prove that himself. If he's a Wednesday player, I obviously want him to reach the heights. Every Wednesday player, I hope all these players become Premier League players with us. Do you know what I mean?
Yep.
You've got to. But if he's a Wednesday player, I'd be quite excited for this one. He's got a bit of pace. He can
whip a ball in.
Yep, he can. And I think, obviously, we heard from Doncaster fans that he did fall off that second half.
Yeah.
But it makes perfect sense that if he's tied to the manager, as you said, and the manager's gone,
that drop off makes sense.
Yeah.
And this one could quite be an easy. Hey up, Josh, how you doing? You're without a club, mate. Are you wanting to come play? Yeah, Gaffer. When do you need me? Good. Just sort out contract with Singing.
Plus, I think the great thing is now we're going to see... Josh Sims is a name I know, right? Let's be honest, some players we sign and you go, I don't know who this player is, but I've looked into him and they actually look all right.
Yeah.
Josh Sims is a name I've known for years, right? So...
It's also a name I can say, Sims.
Well done.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Because we're building a team, though, right? And we're building a side, players are going to notice that now. So the remaining free agents, they're going to go, oh, something's happening there.
Look at Jaden Brown. He waited until it got lifted that we could sign players. He had options elsewhere, and he said he had options elsewhere that could have been signed, sealed, done. And Darren Moore said, if you can wait until we got this lifted, I still want you.
Yeah.
If you can give me that, it shows a lot to the manager what kind of player you're getting as well.
Jaden Brown's potential is ridiculous on FIFA, by the way. I've been using him in a FIFA. Yeah, I've been messing about with my settings, and I signed Jaden Brown. And because he's 22, if you put him in a League One promotion winning side, he's like 71 by the time you get promoted because he rises that much.
Jeez.
And then if you carry on and you do well in the championship, you can get him to like an 80 rated player. Jaden Brown is a decent, he's a decent player for FIFA players. Hopefully, the worrying thing is from that perspective, they're all going to get nerfed because we got relegated. But we'll see what happens. It could be a different one. We'll start with that. But yeah, Josh Sims would be a great one.